It's been a while. I swear I start every single vlog like that now because we're just so inconsistent. Today is gonna be kind of a busy day. I'm working from home today. On my lunch break, I am doing a little podcast like interview. So it's like the pre-interview before the podcast. So I'm kind of excited about that. I have a recipe reel that I was going to film. I made the kids some sourdough Cheez-Its last night. So I will film that and share it.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thanks for showing me.
You too. Excuse me, are you supposed to be on the couch? That's a no. Making dinner. Tonight is an easy dinner because I'm exhausted. I don't know. It's probably because I didn't eat that great today. Honestly, I had like half a can of sardines for lunch.
Mom,
What? Let me see. He can have a couple, it's fine. Anyways, we really like the tamales. We get them from Grocery Outlet. It's from Texas Tamale Company. They're pretty good. And they're gluten-free, which is awesome. So whenever I need a super quick dinner, we'll do tamales. And then this is, I forget what company this is, but it's Mexican street corn. So usually we're not really a pre-packaged dinner fan, but Mama needs a break.
Ooh, can I open these myself?
Yep.
Yes!
What?
Wait, is the cheese on this?
Yeah, it is. I mixed it in.
This is the
Tamales and Mexican street corn.
What does it say?
She was excited because I left this on so she could open it. Do you want me to take it off for you, or are you gonna do it?
What does she do? I'm
She
gonna
wants to
take
take
this
them
off.
off herself.
Take it off myself.
Okay.
Can
A nice frosty day. Our tile just got here, which is super exciting. Because we live in the middle of freaking nowhere, we have to have trucks deliver our stuff. So tile just got here on this pallet. And then Keith has said that he's gonna start the demo and the install process probably like over our kids' Christmas break. We don't really get a break. We get a couple days off of work, like Christmas Day and the day after Christmas. Come on, Penny. But anyways, so that's coming up here pretty soon. Besides the bathtub, I think everything is here. So we have our tile, and then we have all of the like the sinks, the faucets, the sconces. So anyways, we're almost ready to get going, which is kind of exciting. Okay, off we go. I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. It has been about a month since I've seen her. The last time I was in her office, I cried. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I am not a crier. Like, I don't like crying. But yeah, I had hit my breaking point. I was like just done. I've never been so upset about like my health as I was at my last appointment. So I feel like I've just had a rough year when it's come to my health, and I don't know, like it's just been really hard. I started like this whole health thing started with me like fainting into a water trough when I was out checking cows in the field, and like just sloshing over in my muck boots, and Keith's like, what happened? And that was kind of a little bit of a wake-up call, because at the time I was having like really weird heart flutters and just like kind of brushed it off. And so then they just kept coming, and they were like the type of heart flutters where it almost felt like my heart was like stopping, like it like took my breath away. It was really weird. So then I eventually went to the ER, which I'm not a dramatic person, and I thought I was going to urgent care, but ended up in the ER. And they did the hearts like scan stuff, and like everything was fine. So then I kind of was like, okay, this is weird. Something's wrong. Like, if you're telling me nothing's wrong, but like my gut, like I know something's wrong. So then I saw a naturopath. He was like very knowledgeable, really like had high hopes, but he was super intense, like all or nothing personality, which mirrors my personality, but this was like extreme. Like, we did, like, I think most naturopath, functional med doctors, they go to like, let's do a food sensitivity test first. Agree, 110% agree. But with his, which was different, and it was the first one I had ever done, so I didn't know. It was like categories, so it wasn't specific foods. So like he said, okay, you're allergic to all grain and all dairy, and you can't, like, it was something weird, like you can't have them together within like an 8-hour window. I don't know, I don't even remember because that was a while ago. So after that, because I ended up taking the kids there, and Landon's was like the worst. It was no fruit, no citric acid, like, which is in everything, which is not good for you. I'm not saying like we changed because I just didn't like his information, but we took it with a grain of salt, and then we went and got basically a second opinion. I got a different food sensitivity test done, which was like very in depth and like succinct. So it would say like, you are very sensitive to kiwi, you are very sensitive to carp fish and broad bean and gluten. Ironically, Keith has celiac, so we have a gluten-free house. I haven't had gluten in years, but it came back that like I'm very sensitive to gluten. Once I started seeing her, I started getting all these tests done. That's been really great because it's like intel into like my body, like what is going on in my body. So we addressed the mold, we addressed the parasites. I took out the foods that I was sensitive to in my diet, and just kind of like have slowly been addressing all these things. Well, then over the summer we went to California, and I had clear skin, felt great, was doing fine. Went to California, came back home, and I had broken out into a rash, like around my mouth, on my eyelids. And I was like, okay, I thought it was acne, to be honest. I just thought it was like little whiteheads all over, because I'd never had anything like that before. And I've never had perioral dermatitis until then. I just did like the online dermatology thing, take the pictures, send it to the online dermatologist. She said, okay, that's perioral dermatitis. You need to put this basically like steroid cream on your face and it will make it go away. Well, then you do the research and it's like the steroid cream will work until you stop using it. Then once you stop using it, it's all gonna come back. And I was like, it hurt. Like, it physically made my skin so dry that like smiling or moving my mouth in any way hurt. Like, it just was the worst. So that was like just super like weird and almost like a depressing feeling, you know, because it's your face. Like, I'm not trying to be vain, but to have this huge rash like all over my face, and it hurt, and I just didn't want to be on camera. Like, I don't know, I just was like, it just was weird. So then that happened, but at the same time as that, I was so tired, like so tired I couldn't get out of bed. I mean, I did because I have a job and I have kids and I don't have a choice, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to get out of bed. I just wanted to sleep like all day long. Like, Keith would drive us to work. I'd fall asleep in the car. I'd get home from work. I'd sit down on the couch for 2 seconds, fall asleep. Like, I was exhausted. Like, literally no energy. I had nothing left in the tank. Nothing to give. Which, as mom and a wife and someone who has a job and we have chores and all these things, felt debilitating because I just wanted to be my normal self and I physically could not be myself. I started getting headaches again, which was weird because like as soon as I took out the foods I was sensitive to, my headaches went away. And I have literally dealt with migraines since I was like 11 years old. Like I've seen neurologists, insane headaches. So that was like life-changing to know that, okay, my headaches are literally because I am eating food that I shouldn't be. But anyways, so, you know, all this stuff was happening, the rash, being tired, stomach bloating like you would not believe. Like literally, I would eat and instantly after I would eat anything, not even foods I was sensitive to, my stomach would look like I was 6 months pregnant. Like painfully bloated to the point where like I'd have to unbutton my jeans. Like it hurt. So I had all these weird like compounding, clearly gut issues. Like your skin is a reflection of your gut. We all know that. Stomach bloating, clearly something was going on. So I just sat in her chair and I cried. I'm like, I can't do this. Like I literally cannot do this. And she's like, okay. We went through some stuff like stressors and, you know, like, let's go through your vitamins. But she has been so helpful to me. Like vitamins, I'm horrible because my personality is all or nothing, right? So I'm kind of like, you do your own research. Oh, I should be taking this. Oh, I should be taking that. Oh, this gal said this helps with bloating. Oh, this gal said this helps with acne. Oh, this gal said this helps with perioral dermatitis, whatever. And I was like taking it all. And I was taking it at the wrong time. I was a mess. I was a freaking mess. So I like sat there and I was like, can you please like tell me the vitamins I need to be taking and at what times? Like what should I take in the morning? What should I take at night? And all these things. So she literally wrote me out a piece of paper that said, in the morning, take these. Before lunch, take these. Before dinner, take these. And then before bed, take these. So she spelled it out for me, which was very helpful. And we switched a couple things up. I started taking some like enzymes, like stomach digestive enzymes or whatever before I eat. So that has been a game changer. And then I started taking a couple other things, simplified my routine, like totally simplified it. And it's been great. Like I've never been like this bloat free, I feel like, in a long time. So clearly something was going on in my stomach. The skin issues, like the rash has gone down significantly since we got back from California. I have been using like this one tallow lotion religiously every single morning and night. I don't wash my face in the morning. I just use water. I use a red light mask at night. So I've simplified my skincare routine and it was doing fine, but I just have like a lot of like texture. I don't know. Clearly something still, like I truly believe your skin is a representation of like what's going on in your gut. So I still feel like I have some work to do. I've dealt with acne for a long time. Like I didn't really have acne as a teenager, but I was on spironolactone and birth control. And then like obviously when I got married, we wanted to have kids, so I went off birth control, got pregnant, had horrible acne throughout both pregnancies. You know, after we had Sawyer, I got an IUD, big mistake, and had horrible acne. Like, I've never had acne like that in my life for like a year straight. Put me back on spironolactone, went away. So then when I started feeling like, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to live on pills. I don't want to have an IUD, like all this stuff. I really wanted to address like the root cause and not band-aid everything. So I got my IUD out, and then this is when everything kind of started happening, is after I got the IUD out. So obviously I've just been masking health issues with band-aids. So now that I've ripped the band-aids off, I'm really trying to like get to the bottom underlying issues of what the Freaky Friday is going on in my body, because nobody wants to live an unhealthy life. No one wants to live miserable, tired, depressed, all the things. So I'm going in for my checkup. I'm feeling much better than last time. And yeah, I'm leaving the doctor. All is good. At my last visit, I did a like DNA test. I know people like the Gary Brecka one is the super popular one. It's not that one, the 10X or whatever. It's a different one that does a little bit more, but the test results take like 6 to 8 weeks to come back. So she still didn't have those test results, which I was kind of bummed because I was looking forward to diving into that, like the methylation and like, you know, all of that stuff. But unfortunately, not yet. So probably at my next appointment, I'll be able to, lady, what are you doing? This, it's called Serene Skin by Microbiome Labs. So we'll be giving that a go. I'll be staying on the other supplements that I've already been on. So we'll keep doing those things. But my 2 other complaints were I'm not sleeping, like at all. Like I literally go to bed at 8 and lay there until like 11:30 midnight until I finally fall asleep, and then my alarm goes off at like 5 o'clock and I just don't want to get out of bed. So she said to try this, which I almost ordered this online because I saw somebody else post about it, but it's the Bio Optimizer's Breakthrough Magnesium. So I'm gonna give that a go. So I guess it has like a bunch of different kinds of magnesium. And then also, which I really like, the Metagenics brand, but it is the Metagenics Metasleep. So we'll be giving those 3 supplements a try, layering those in with my other ones that I'm still doing. She's awesome because she gives me everything like typed out, a game plan, which I appreciate because I swear, you go to these appointments and you tell them all this stuff, they tell you all this stuff, and then you're kind of like, I don't remember anything. So I really like going there because they just make it so easy. So my next appointment is in February. It's crazy. I cannot believe it's December. The tile came today, so we're taking a sneak peek, even though we kind of have one. So this is the floor tile. We picked it out at Bedrosians. They let us take samples home. And then this is the shower tile. We've used it before. It's Chloe by Bedrosians. I really wanted to do this one, the Zagora tile, but it was out of stock until February, so we didn't have patience for that. And then this is what my side of the bathroom will look like. And this is what Keith's side will look like. So we'll have the upper storage, which is really nice. I'll have like a little makeup counter, and then we'll still keep a lot of the storage. Oh, that's cool. So it has like a natural look to it. So basically we'll rip this bathtub out. We have a freestanding tub that we ordered from Wayfair that's on the way. And then we'll rip out both of the cabinets, all the flooring, the shower, which is horrible. Obviously we won't lay it like this, but we're just getting a feel for the color. And then we'll do kind of like a metal, what's it called? Like piece. A little metal piece in between the tile and the hardwood, because we have transition here into the bathroom and then also the closet room too.
Step on it.
Step on it?
Yeah.
Oh! Did I just break it?
I don't know why you stepped so hard.
I didn't.
But it's cold.
Well, good thing it'll be heated! Kate's gonna do heated floors in here, which will be so nice. The guy that can just do it all.